Well, I'm at Sheila's and we should be at an orchid show then, but the weather is far too nice. So I think I thought I'd come to Sheila's, and with the weather being so nice, I don't fancy making sort of a 90-95 mile journey there and back. So I'm here at Sheila's now, and she's just been showing me around the greenhouse, and there's quite some nice flowers to have a look at. So we'll be round again in a minute, just after we had a cup of tea, and we'll have a full look at every plant. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Sheila's greenhouse. Now, we should be at our own orchid show, but the people who run our orchid show decided to show flowers up in Glasgow. So the weather's too nice for me to make a 95 mile there and back journey. I don't fancy sitting in a car that long. So we finished up at Sheila's, and she just showed me a few plants that she's got, and I'll come in a minute after we've had a cup of tea and I'll film them all for you. I think that's after she's let me mow the lawn, or she told me to mow the lawn. So we'll come back in a bit. Well, I'm back in the greenhouse now after doing a load of jobs. She had a tub there with loads of Platilla striata in, you know, the outdoor orchid, and she wanted the bulbs lifting, so I've managed to do that, right strudel. And this is a Phaeus colossus. Absolutely beautiful plant. Plenty of new growth on it, some coming up there, another two down there, and we'll move along plant to plant and we'll just see what there is. Now, what's this one? This one's not in bloom, and it's a Dendrobium vanilla pomerae, and it's coming up with some nice buds. You can see there. Whoops, can you see them? Might be a bit dark. There's a bud, there's a bud. Alternate to all the way up, and also on this side. So that's going to be really nice too. Then she's got the usual stuff. Little flycatchers here. Now this is an absolutely lovely plant here, and it's oh, let me have a look. Proseccia radiata. It's difficult to show you because I'm leaning around buckets and all sorts of stuff. Look at the roots and growth down at the bottom there, and the size of the bulbs. Absolutely colossus. I mean, I'll put my finger at the side of the bulb and you can see how big it is. And they're all like that on here. There's some even bigger at the back. See them all the way down there. Absolutely colossus. And there's a spike coming up there. Just noticed that there. If I can see it. I hope I can. But I can't see what I'm filming from here. So I hope I've got it on for you. Now here's an absolutely monstrous plant. Absolutely full of buds, and they aren't all open yet. But a few are, but I'll just go the size of it. With the roots folding right down here. I can see the blooms now when I'm coming into them. Absolutely masses of them all over. Might be better if I just turn the plant round a touch and then you can see. Absolutely tremendous, and down at the bottom as well. Beautiful plant that. And she's had it quite a few years. I think it's one she got off Chantel when they used to sell in the UK before they moved over to Australia. but she's made a real good job of this one. Beautiful little flowers on it as well. Well, we come to this side, and I think this is a Kingianum that's not in flower. I think it's been in flower, but it's out of bloom now. But lovely strong plant with plenty of canes on it. And this is one that's just coming up, and it's a Stenoglottis longifolia. And you've got beautiful leaves on this side, and we move over and you find a few of them spotted, but it doesn't seem to make any difference at all to the quality of the blooms. They're absolutely beautiful. And this is the plant that dies off in winter completely. You can't see a thing, so you just don't water. And when you see the new growth coming up, that's when you start to water. And it'll have this one. I bet it has. Excuse me, it's the sunshine. I bet it has sort of 20-25 spikes on it when it starts to bloom. And this is a Scaphosepalum, I think it's venicosa or something like that. Venicosum, yeah. And this is tiny little flowers on this and multiple spikes. There's the label. You take these blooming ferns out. I know they look nice, but they'll eventually choke the plant. And this is one of those, oh, I forget the name of it. Duseri, Barbicella duseri, that's what it's called. Absolutely gets thousands and thousands of tiny white flowers on that one. And then the last one on this side is, no idea, can't even see a label. Let's have a look, see if I can find one. Yep, I found the label, and it's a Coelogyne calliana. And this looks like it's outgrowing its pot a little. I'll have to put it down, it's a ton weight is this. Just a minute. And you can see all the bulbs in it there, and all the way around. Plenty and plenty of bulbs. And that's sort of a white, pure white Coelogyne. Absolutely beautiful they are. What did I say? Coelogyne calliana. Then at the front here she's got plenty and plenty of cymbidiums. They're all growing nicely, showing new growth like that. But I'll not delve into those because they're a little bit big to start moving round. But you can see how there's all nice new growths on them. This is Dendrobium spectabilis, and that's the oldest cane. Ooh, get further away, then you can get this one in. And that is the newest one. So that looks like it's doing pretty well. Dendrobium spectabilis. There's another large Dendrobium here. This is what she won the RHS prize with. Dendrobium Misty Dawn, is it? Something like that. Something Dawn anyhow. But it's out of bloom now and just growing some new spikes, and I think she's just repotted it. So that'll take it back a little bit, but it will come on, this one. This is another big plant, Sarcochilus rubra. Now this has loads and loads of brilliant red flowers when this is in bloom. Absolutely gorgeous. And plenty of new growth coming up here. This sort of starts growing tall and it starts coming out this way and out that way. But that's nice. Sarcochilus rubra. We've got another hanging one here. I can't see, it's in the shade really, so I'll bring it into the light where you can possibly see it. Is that better? And I think this is Bulbophyllum frosty, or frosty eye. This is unusual blooms when it does bloom. I've plenty more to look at, so I'll carry on quite quickly. This is another big plant, Dendrobium songbird, and that's just starting to bloom. A nice variety of colour there. Yellow, brown, red, absolutely beautiful. Dendrobium songbird. This is another one that's mounted, Sheila not songbird, what am I talking about? Sheila gamata. They don't look much, these, but they do when they're in bloom. They look absolutely beautiful. It gets hundreds of little, I don't know whether they're blue, purplish flowers I would say. Very tiny little things in large bunches. Sheila gamata. And the one at the back which I can't really reach, but we'll try and get closer. It's got about 8 flowers on this and some just going over. That's the bloom I'll show you. And I'll tell you what it is in a second when I can get hold of the label. It is Proseccia graciana. Proseccia graciana. And she's got some roses at the front here. A nice big plant there that I gave her some months ago, probably a couple of years ago, and it's coming on very nicely. Absolutely beautiful. Here's another which seems to be growing very nicely. Beautiful, beautiful white leaves on it. And this is a Phaeus Tankerville. That's a strange bulb it's there at the back, isn't it? That's where everything seems to be growing from, and plenty of new growths coming up. Phaeus Tankerville. The one next to it is, if I can get to the label, I can't even see that. Oh, Wilsonera calibri. Wilsonaria calibri. This must be some type of Oncidium, I think. I mean, I don't know everything. I know she's got some growing up there, some Dendrobium chrysotoxum. And that's about all down here that I can find labels for. And there's a Maxillaria variabilis over here, quite a big one. Up here she has a nice plant, Dracula hirsuta. Flowered about 12 months ago but hasn't flowered since. No, it was 2 years ago. Dracula hirsuta. The little plant that I love. Dendrobium primulinum. Beautiful, beautiful flower on it. Lovely colours, white, purple, yellow, absolutely beautiful. Tiny little flower, only one on, only one growth, but I think it's the first time it's flowered for her, so that's beautiful. I really like that one. Must take this outside where I can show you properly. This is a real cracker of a plant. Phalaenopsis wilsonii. Look at the blooms on that. That one's just opening. Lovely. There's another spike up here. Plenty and plenty buds on that one. Absolutely beautiful. I think I counted the buds and I think there's 24 on, I think. Another beautiful plant here, Epidendrum Medusa, and look at all the growth on it. I mean, she brought this just as a single tiny little plant, and it's coming on beautiful. It's flowered before and it looks like it's coming into flower again. And these are huge, huge blooms. You can see it there a little bit better. That's another beautiful plant. Well, I nearly missed this lot up here. I don't know what that one is, but it looks like it's just growing on moss. There's a label there. Oncidium longipines, longipinis, something like that. And this is another one here, a Dendrobium senile, where they say you should keep them really damp. She kept this damp and almost lost it, and now she keeps it dry, and it's growing. It just shows you shouldn't take notice of all you read. And we'll finish with this Bulbophyllum, Putdium, I think it's called Putdium. Yeah, plenty of new growth on it, some more growth growing there. It's going to spread all over the place. Another of the big plants. Beautiful. So we'll call that a day today in Sheila's greenhouse. So thank you very much for watching. Hope it hasn't bored you. Couldn't give you any tips how to grow them like she does. But she says I don't do anything. The only thing I do is make sure they've got plenty of water, and she flushes them sort of every 2 or 3 weeks. So thank you once again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.